Is the army ready, Sidwin? Yes, it is, my liege. We are prepared to march on your order. Good, that as my grandmother continues her ploy to create an empire of the north, I shall make my own move. I will take those territories to which I am entitled. First, Sweden, and then Denmark. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel and newcomers alike. We are here once again with Queen Caitilín McMelgwyn of Alba, our 72-year-old queen. There is very little chance that she dies anytime soon, since her health is still good. She hasn't even fined yet. She hasn't even hit fine yet. That is kind of crazy. She has currently got Determined to Live, Whole of Body, Amazonian, Veteran Traveler, Healthy, she's healthy, Herbs and other potent plants. She's Melancholic, then she has Attentive Care, which counters her penalties, Iron Constitution countering penalties, so basically all of these things are countering the penalties of her only negative trait, Melancholic, very easily. We are currently saving up to create 2 kingdom titles and an empire title. We do not need to borrow gold from the Holy Order, that's fine. We have 2 people out of our prison, for whom the bell tolls. I retreat to my chambers one evening, exhausted and weary from yet another day of tedium and monotony. As I lay on the edge of sleep, I am suddenly stirred awake by the shrill screeching of metal on stone. I shoot awake and see a shadowy figure at the edge of my bed, his toothy grin the only illuminated part of him. I can see clearly. I cannot move. I can only stare as he steps towards me, dagger in hand. Then suddenly, I wake once more. He has marked me with a visit. I fear that I will be collected by death very soon, a fate I must change. I must become immortal. Let's do it. I dislike both of them basically equally, so let's do it. I'm too ambitious to not become immortal, you know? We gotta at least try, in case it's possible. And we're making a decent amount of money here. Let's see how... let's turn that on. Good. New diplomacy perk. We've gotten down to friendly council. This is going to give me a bunch of random skills. Nice. Got so much stuff just hanging out. What's my purpose? All is dark around me. Just ahead, a solitary light is there in the distance. Like instinct, I walk across this void towards the single spot of light until I am greeted by a lone figure dressed all in white, who looks like an older version of me. I'm the older... How old would she have to be? She smiles at me with a kind of warmth only a mother can give, and invites me to sit beside her, basking in the warmth of her presence. I feel an inexplicable elation and peace. Do you know why I made mortals die, Caitilín? It's what separates you from me. You know how precious your life is. Your eternity in heaven is coming, but for now, there are people below waiting for you. You gain existential crisis. But I could instead live forever. No, this is supposed to be a holy legend. I have to listen to the path of God. Okay, I regret it. I regret trying to live forever, okay? I regret it. Should never have done it. It's fine. We're fine. We don't need to live forever. Sway compliments his youthful vigor, I guess. How old is he? Seems like it's the only choice. So we'll try it. The Lord of the Taiga, my court poet Abdul Wahid, is transcribing the most pious life of Queen Caitilín to parchment as I dictate it to him once more. But as I recount the very beginning of the tale, he ceases committing my words to partners. I cannot help but notice something is missing here, my queen. Did you not meet a mystical man in the barony of Pilian? Did said man not rise from the waters and give you a divine mission? Yeah, we don't need to add that. Also, you need to convert. This is our new court poet. Nonsense. I forged it myself. Okay. Excellent. So I feel like my legend is spread far and wide. We're at 148. Your acquaintance... That Duke left, that's all that is. In value diplomatic courtier. Knight qualifies. Nice, so one of my knights is in a wrestling contest, that's cool. I think we've done a pretty good job of fixing things over here. Let's just check. Everybody's got a proper duty. Have you changed your mind yet? Have you changed your mind? Not yet. I think we're going to switch over to friendship at this point. See if we can befriend him. No, not seduce. Befriend, not seduce. Befriend. 77% chance. That seems okay. Hopefully we can succeed. I would like him to be my friend. As for this guy, he is probably the last person we need to fight. So let's just get this over with. We're going to declare war on him. We're going to do a county war. We're going to do that. Fine. And we're going to immediately move our flag here. Once this war is done, we will have consolidated the entire territory. Suppose I should call in the Templars. I mean, realistically, I don't need both. The Templars could do this on their own, but we're still doing it. Okay. You can ask your head of gold faith for claims. We don't want that. We don't need to bring anybody in, and we're not going to usurp any of those titles. We have lots of kingdom titles we could take, but we don't want to take them until we're sure, because if we can't pull it off ourselves, we have to leave it to our grandson. If we should just randomly die, things will happen badly. I shall write Liu Gifu at once, yes. My letter has softened her. Good. Because we don't want an unnecessary rivalry. Social manipulation. Commenting on his shapely legs will throw him off. Let's do it. I don't know why, but I think that's absolutely hilarious. Cruel, but perhaps, but it had to be done. I don't think that's that cruel. Okay, let's merge these now. And just send them in. He really doesn't stand a chance. Again, I could have just did this with my... with the Templars alone, but... The reason we want to do this is to make the siege take faster with our siege engines. I recently sent my envoy. Perhaps an apology is in order. Take the opinion? I think we take the opinion. How is the Pope doing, by the way? Okay. It's not the Pope we remember. Not the Pope we remember. I'm gonna stop for a second because we're gonna look at that directly. Oh, it is. He just seems to have got a haircut. Because this is not the Pope we remember. He's 73 years old. Yeah, that makes him about the same age as me, so that is our Pope. He just got a haircut. His hair's all short now. See if there's anyone in here that we should... Nope, nobody to ransom. Let's feudal taxes up using this hook. Should be fine for now. Once we've done with this siege, this war will be over, and we'll hand it over to whoever holds the rest of the duchy title. He's finished his task. We've made a new friend. So, the girl we've taken as our guardian. Alternative readings. The Dusky corner of the library, I find a tome bound in leather and inscribed with weird symbols, partially hidden under other books. It is old, but has obviously seen some recent use. As I leaf through it, I quickly come to the realization that it deals with some unconventional knowledge. I think we're gonna read it. I think we're gonna take that chance. We're too ambitious to let something like this go aside. Doesn't matter how strong our faith is. We think we know what God wants. He's got gangrene. Why? Why does this keep happening? How will I lose land if he dies? That doesn't make any sense. If he dies, right? What war are you doing? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? You're trying to, oh, you're trying to become the king of Sweden. Well, I'm not interfering with that. You become the king of Sweden if you can do it. I don't think you can do it. You want to try though? You want to try to become the king of Sweden? Go for it, bud. Go for it. Let's see how this turns out. Worthy, of course I am. I don't even need to read it. Let's just let this run. Your friend offering relief. This will require a lot, but it'll be worth it. So I'm going to help him with problems that he has. Do it. A real hero. And the water rises from the depths of the spring. Small bubbles break upon the surface. I look down into the blue and see my own reflection. Strong, handsome, worthy. King Caitilín. I turn around to see High Chieftain Grigor. Is this not literally the guy that we're conquering? I think we're gonna be a hero for ourselves. We don't need anything to do with that, man. What is this? You want us to go to a grand wedding. Who is this duke? This is a duke down in Huais. A public affair like this does make a lot of sense for us. Do we want to do this? I mean, it doesn't really cost us anything. We can easily customize the route to prevent danger. Yeah, let's go to this wedding. Why not, right? We got lots of time to wait still before we're going to be able to do the things we need to do, and our war is nearly over, I have to imagine. Where is it? Here. We could actually just make this... Oh, never mind. We haven't broken the wall, so we cannot assault the fort. A grand wedding, a fresh start. So basically, we don't care about this. We're going to abuse his hospitality. We're actually just trying to be seen publicly. You know, it's nice to be seen publicly. Wolf struggle. That's if he helps. That's if I help. So am I going to beat up a wolf? Is this 72-year-old lady going to beat up a wolf? I don't think so. I think we're going to get him to try. So our man beat the wolf, and then we're going to assault the fort. There we go. Drop this down. Let's ransom the prisoner for 46 gold. Nice. What is this? That's you and you. Go for it. Do we have any other high-valued prisoners? Well, we'll have to wait and find out. He has no money is the thing. So let's just enforce our demands here. Victory. We should repair our dagger. That's fine. We'll ransom this guy for 10 gold to himself. Also good. This needs to be feudalized. We're not going to do that though. What we're going to do instead is grab the duchy title. We got this kid here, right? Is his territory feudalized? No, he is tribal. Wait, is he tribal? No, he's feudal. Okay, so we're going to grant him this. He can fix it. Disband the army. Look in our prison. So we have you, and you. You are already on your way. We could... I don't want to ransom you for a hook. I would much rather negotiate release, demand your conversion, and recruit you because we might have a use for you later. And you, I will also... Needs no money. Also demand your conversion, but we won't keep you around. You can get out of here. And that's it. So we have most of Novgorod now. Frisia and Divnuk hold some. And over here, we're still really trying to get this guy to change his mind, right? I have a strong feeling that this isn't going to work. Oh, it's 81%. I don't have a strong feeling anymore. Maybe it will work out. Maybe it is going to work out. I don't think I'm a witch burner because I'm a wise woman. But I also don't think this guy knows more about my future than I do. Oh, since I'm a wise woman, I should actually be doing this once I get home. Now, this does have the possibility of making people doubt our faith, but I still think we would do it. Okay, from the dust. Give them some money to rebuild. That was quite a lot. Travel the Hermit. I think for the same reason as the last guy, we're just going to let him go. I mean, he is a wise man. But no. No. You know, I offered you a reasonable chance to join. And you didn't do it. So I may just have to, conquer you. Arrange betrothal. This is... This Carling of Bohemia, they're slightly inbred. Yeah, it's because we've been with everybody. Our family's gotten around. Our granddaughter, friend, and ward. This is the King of Bohemia. That seems like a fine match. It's got consecrated blood. We've got consecrated blood. Like, what? Yeah, okay. Seems fine. Seems fine. I wonder how long it's going to be before the Pope will give us more money. Should have checked that the last time I looked at him. Ask for gold. Next year early. Alright, that's fine. We can do that. Since this guy won't vassalize, I kind of wish I could, like, declare war to vassalize him. Well, let's just keep swaying him. Once we've swayed him all the way to the top, hopefully we'll be able to buy this title. Did you lose already, son? Grandson, did you lose already? No, you're still in it. You're actually kind of winning. It's interesting. How is it looking for you? You have a better army than he does. Neither one of you has any allies. You could call in... No, you couldn't. They're Catholic too, so... You know, how this goes is how this goes, right? She's quite a driven person. So this is... Where are you from? That's not where you're from. This is where you're from. So in here? She's quite the driven person. Yeah, let's try to convince her. Ah, she's pleased. Nice. She now is supporting the legend. Starting to feel like I'm gonna be paying for the legend before I can get the, oh, my husband has died. That is the second husband of mine to die. I don't think we're remarrying again. I think we're well past that at this point. Solace and Script. The King of Sorbia. This is... Sorrow and Loss. Yes, I will accept that because my husband literally just died. Just another thing to add to the pile. You know, I said I was gonna go. I said I was gonna go, and I got all caught up in the war making. But now that my husband has died, I feel like after this I should go. And I'm starting to feel very alone. 25 more baronies before I can do this, before I can do the final upgrade and then finish this. Right? Yeah. We have so little territory not controlled. We should get our marshal to continue helping us control our territory. Education at an end. How did she do? Oof. It's the second time we failed someone in our education. We're just not good at this. We should not be doing off educations. We should be sticking to education. We also don't have a tutor, which is a thing. I mean, it's fine. We mostly wanted those girls around us just to have them around us. Right? Much more than we really were looking after their education. And maybe we failed them a little bit. I think they'll be fine, though. I think they'll do fine. They've already gotten good marriages, which is the most important thing that we needed to do for the young ladies. Ask for gold. So after this, we need about 100 more gold. I feel like there's no chance we won't have 100 gold before we die. Oh. We're now fine. We've fallen to fine. We're only fine. That's weird. We want to get... Well, this isn't really affecting us is the thing. We do want to get rid of it, and we did have that plan, and we are going to continue with it. But right now, we're going to do 2 kingdom titles. And we're going to make those kingdom titles Finland. We're going to create the Kingdom of Finland. Create. Part of the reason for that is hoping that that will change his mind, and we're going to create the Kingdom of Norway. Create. So we now have the Kingdom of Norway and the Kingdom of Finland. If we look at how things are going in our succession, we can see that's changed our succession. It's made Finland with him. Oh, I forgot though. Dang it. We wanted it doesn't matter. I wanted Iceland to click over. It's still actually taking it. It's probably going to stop as soon as I unpause, though, now that I have the kingdom title, right? No, it's still working. So we'll just let that continue to work and hope it happens. What else are we trying to do here? We can now vassalize him. Good. He's seen the error of his ways now that we control the kingdom. Now we need 600 more gold, and we will be able to create the Empire title. I don't think there's any chance we die before then. We're still fine. How's the Pope doing? The death of the Pope. Oh, the Pope already died. That was due to there being a new Pope. Yeah. So we gotta make it 3 more years. I don't think we're gonna die in 3 years. I don't think we're gonna die in 3 years. I think we've got this. I think it's fine. Yeah. So how you doing? You're still in your war? You're still winning it. You are winning it, bud. You're winning it. Oh, that's a thing that could happen. If he takes Sweden, that would be a very interesting outcome that I really wasn't expecting. So this is arrange a betrothal between my daughter, no, his daughter, and my courtier. It's fine by me. It would be wild if we somehow found a way to die right now, right? No, she learned our language. That's great. I don't even know who she is, but it's fine. It is a great thing. So look in here. What did you put my thing on? What did you put my selector on? Arched saddle? I mean, I did say I wanted some armored horsemen, right? It says I have 9 years for that and 7 years for this. I'm still confident we make it that far. I'm not as confident as I was that we make it that far. To be fair, we may drop to poor once Determined to Live goes away, because that is a pretty big bonus, right? Determined to Live is a medium boost. That's actually not that big. So we've finished a task. So we have finished a convert county. We've gained another diplomacy perk. Amazing. So we're going to take sound foundations. Every living child gets a random skill point. And we increase our martial through our great and for our family's great aging with grace. We're going to start this soon, but the thing we wanted to check before we did that was... I don't remember what we wanted to check. Oh. No. I really don't remember. Alright, well, that's fine. Regent in prison. I have a small matter for your final approval. Nothing you need to read in any great detail, my lady. I'll just be getting on with it, shall I? So this is my player A, Duke Einion. So you want to imprison her? I wonder why. So you are trying to imprison her. I'm gonna allow it. I don't know why he's doing it, but I'm gonna assume, like, I'm trusting, right? I'm gonna believe that he has a reason. Oh, he did it! Oh, he did it! He captured him! I mean, this is the King of Sweden. Capturing a king is how you win a war. He's about to become the King of Sweden. That's kind of hilarious. Exciting. So we're at this wedding when he becomes the King of Sweden. He can no longer be our Chancellor. We're going to pick Duke Rory II. I assume that he's of Moray. Nope, he's of Lothian. Oh, right. That's right. Rory was of Lothian. So we will assign him. He's not as good, but that's fine. Let's see. I feel like we'll do this. I feel like we will try to gain some control here. We have definitely lost some power. And what is this? You're trying to take from him the Duchy of what? That. Okay. You are weaker. You are weaker. I'm going to offer to join his war. Why can't I become my own son's ally? Demand, offer to join war, exchange hostages. I mean, my grandson. I should be able to become my grandson's ally. Okay, grand wedding, banquet starts. I can't become his ally. Why? Request claim, promote legend, demand hostages. I don't know why I can't become his ally. Feels really weird. Negotiate an alliance with my son, my nephew, my nephew, my nephew, my nephew, my nephew, my nephew, but not my grandson. It's very strange to me. Feel like we should be able to become allies. Like, I feel like it makes sense that we would become allies. Alfredas clearly has the right of it. Though not the absolute grandest affair, the evening's entertainments are still exciting array of acrobats, actors, jugglers, and more. Near my seat, Duchess Elfred and Queen Leogifu share their opinions, so Elfreda thinks it's good entertainment. Okay. Some diplomacy lifestyle experience. I'm going to agree that this isn't the best it could be, because I'm more likely to want to become friends with the Queen. the Queen of England. So she is obsessed with her rival. I've been talking to her for a long time. Could gently exit the conversation. Yeah, let's do that. Thanks for the free diplomacy perk. We are now matriarch of the house. Wonderful. I think we're going to go down August. Necessary embellishments. I think we're going to let the story grow naturally. I think we're really close to getting it anyway. We don't need to make up lies or anything. Any reasonable standard of the evening's food is extraordinarily good, so this is on the food. Liu Gifu, the Queen of England, says the food is very good. And this guy, who is the King of Ireland, doesn't really like it. I'm gonna go with her again. More learning lifestyle experience. Nice, that is a learning perk. We're gonna take that. I think we're gonna take that for religious icon. No, that's not necessary. We're gonna take clerical justifications. I mean, we do still have a lot of places to convert, but sort of starting to feel close to being done. Astaru first, because that was our intent. Ah, delightful. Ah, it's nice to get out. So we have the kingdom titles now. This has hurt us, though. And we're gonna have to think of a way to deal with that, because I just realized that's hurt us a big deal. We need titles. How are we gonna get titles? 2. We need 2 titles. 2 more. I don't want to go to war with Frisia. What is this? I mean, let's look what we have up here. I could take this duchy, but he's a Catholic, so I wouldn't. I could take this duchy from this kid. He's also a Catholic, so I wouldn't. I can take this duchy here. He's Orthodox. Right? So we could take this duchy. I mean, that county. If we look at duchies down here, we could take this duchy. Who holds Estonia? He looks like he's a Catholic. I think the only person who I can really take a whole duchy from is these two, right? Yeah. Because we're starting to get down into really very few heathens left around here. These two and this guy. And he's losing some kind of war. What's an artifact war? It's meaningless. Okay, I can see that. We're gonna have to take this stuff, so we're gonna just tell our people to go out and clear out the rest of the heathens in our around our territory. Thank you, Judith, for that lovely speech. Yeah, let's do it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna declare war here. Can't until I get home. Of course not. Of course not. So we are now friends with the Queen of England, and we are going to celebrate that friendship with just take a bunch of stress down. Mostly that's meaningless, though. Could become friends with him. Sure, why not? I mean, when you come to these things, you want to become friends. We can become friends with the King of Ireland. Nothing wrong with that. So the married couple are about to go off and do their thing. Congratulations again. Time to go home from the grand wedding and start our finishing wars. Oof. 75 years old. Our life has been reaffirmed. So we now have another trait that's pushed us back into good. So we're back at unkillable good health. It's great. It's wonderful. You know, feels great. I'm gonna try this. I should succeed, hopefully. We successfully interpret the instructions. That's good. This guy's demanding a duel. Why would I fight you? I'm gonna fight you just so you have the embarrassment of being beaten by an old woman. I mean, we've had fights before. It's just we're a little worried about the wolf because, you know, we're really old. We're really old. Can you imagine being defeated by a 75-year-old woman in a fight? Just get that into your heart, because we don't lose prowess from age. So we have 34 prowess at 75 years old, and we're good health again. Cast down this? No, we always support the local saints. Even if it costs us money we need for other things. It's fine. Travel a foreign treat. So you are married, so no. You're coming home with me. Yeah, we're gonna demand she comes home because she's not... I'm not endorsing her cheating on her husband because she's having a little feeling out in the world. We don't eat peasant food. Okay, we've raised county control. Chop chop. We don't need to lose stress. And we're an old woman. We don't need to chop wood. Who thinks we need to chop wood? The locals here are friendly. Oh, xenophilic would also be a good idea. Xenophilic might actually be the better choice. I take xenophilic. We might actually take that. We have, now that we've gotten rid of our one endless enemy. It's been snowing for days now. The road ahead appears completely impassable. However, as I look ahead, I see a small group of people approaching us fast across the snowdrifts. Soon a man stands before me and speaks with a wide grin. You seem to be quite a predicament, but fear not. For a fair price, we will help you return to your travels. Helping others is its own reward. Helping others is its own reward. You're gonna take money from the Queen of Alba? In her own kingdom? On her own road? Are you kidding? We'll find another path. You know, you want to take a slightly longer route through Angus and up to the Mearns, that's great. We will make a convincing argument, but we should just kill this now. We don't need it anymore. Abandon it. Okay. So we have an 80% chance of giving him improved pastures and getting rid of his mismanaged pastures. His critique, he rejected our critique, which is... I mean, there's nothing we can really say. We did know better, and if he hadn't rejected our critique, things would be better, but he did, and it's too late to change that now. Who is this? So this is you in Minsk. That actually solves our problems. So we will accept vassalage of you. What did you send out to us? Raise Runestone. Hold court. Borrow from Holy Order. Found a Holy Order. There we go. So that should make us an empire. Which is quite good. Again, we're not getting married. We're too old for that stuff. We've had 2 husbands and outlived them both. We outlived our original husband and we outlived our second younger husband. We don't need help. We're fine. This is you, though you always don't feel like yourself. Yeah, we still have our melancholy. I would like to get rid of the melancholy if I can, but that means going back on pilgrimages, and that can't happen until after the Pope gives us money one more time. We have more neighbors who can be vassalized. Who's this? Okay, that's you. I think so. Yes. We probably actually should still do these wars. I mean, we don't need to get rid of the Jew. But this guy we probably should get rid of. And this guy we probably should get rid of. I don't think we're going to make it a high priority, though. We have so many places to manage inside of our own territory right now. The other person who could become a vassal is this guy, the Pilgrim. There. So we will also integrate him. That's good. Excellent. Okay. That's fine. This whole area is ours. I'm pretty sure our strapping grandson is going to make it his life's mission to deal with all the things over here. He needs to make a... I mean, he doesn't need to. We should arrange a marriage for her, though. The reason for that is we don't want the same thing that happened the previous times. Let's go by age. Someone near her own age, not our grandson, nobody related to us. Okay. So this is our great-granddaughter. I can only arrange a betrothal in my own territory because I don't have direct control over her. Yeah. All the young people in my court are my grandchildren. Well, we're just gonna have to hope that he either has a son or he's not foolish enough to give his daughter to someone who will cause problems in the future. We will see. Nephew-in-law. I'm actually really still surprised that I can't make him my ally. Feels really strange. But it is what it is, right? And if we get 2 perks, we could go down that side and do it with our abnormal alliance. But he's gonna lose territory in here. He's gonna lose territory in here for sure. Because this war here is not gonna go his way. It's not as bad as it was. I do wish I could help him. But I simply can't. I can't become his ally. Alright. So the last major thing we need to do in order to become an empire. So if this kid inherits the Kingdom of Great Moravia, we will lose him as a vassal. I'm legitimately not sure that that matters. I am hoping we still got about just over a year before we get more money from the Pope, which should put us over. We're not making a lot of money right now. Where is this at? At 192? 13 promoters? Okay. If we do decide to increase it to the next level, increase it to the next level, that'll cost us some money. Your neighbor, Duchess, the Duchess, okay. So you... Yeah. The world will know of your sin. I will reveal the fact that you're a witch, because I'm not into that stuff. Why would you think I was into that stuff? Let's just go into here and go to our headwear. Actually, we'll just leave it for now. We'll change it after we become an empress. Right? Yeah, that's a perfect time to change it. You're back ahead in the war. That's interesting. It's nice to keep up on how things are going. Oh, when I checked my thing, I didn't see how far it spread. Every place it can spread to easily, and we're spreading up into Iceland now. Who are you? I'm Galloway. We must stop the villain behind this. I have spread everywhere I can on the island. Oh no, we actually haven't reached all the way to the bottom of England. That's good. There's still room for us to expand. What is this? Gift artifact. You're gonna give me an artifact. It's this. It's somebody's dog pelt? Why did you give me the pelt of your dog, dude? I don't know. I don't have... I don't know what's happening. Why would you give me the pelt of your dog, friend? Shouldn't you want the pelt of your dog? Didn't you make your dog into a pelt because you wanted to keep him around and now you just toss him to me like trash? Well, we'll find somebody who'll take care of the pelt because we already have the pelt of our dog on our wall and we don't need another one. Is this actually a useful book? +1 learning lifestyle experience. Yeah, this is actually a useful book. It's gonna break. I'm gonna have to repair it. Cost me 40 to repair it. That's fine. That's less than we just made anyway. I don't think there's anything else here that we would get rid of. This, no, we're not borrowing money from the Holy Order. This needs to be repaired. So we will, whoa. Whoa. I might be letting this break. I literally never use it. And I don't want to spend 250 gold on it. And it has no specific historical relation to us, right? Like, it literally just came out of nowhere. We accidentally conquered it. I suppose I could give it to this guy. Like, gift an artifact to him. Give him this, just to get it off our hands. We don't use it anyway, and we don't, like, maybe he'll pay to keep it around, and we won't have to feel bad about letting it break. Because I would feel a little bad about letting it break. You keep telling me that, and I don't really need to know it. Where are we on innovations? Coinage is now at 4 years. Arch Saddle is now at 7 years. We are now 76 years old and back to good health, because of course we are. Of course we are. What is this? What do you want me to do? Oh, we will go to this feast for sure. A strange noise? We have 1 million friends. Oh, our friends are holding us a birthday. It is our granddaughter that we trained, and it is our granddaughter that we trained. Thank you, lovely girls. Thank you for everything. I'm going to take the large gift. It's a mace. I don't really need a mace. Thank you so much for the gift. Let's join this feast for sure. We're just gonna secretly take this aside. Thank you, but we didn't really need that. You gave us a mace. I know you think we like maces, but that's not the right button. This is the right button. Let's repair this. And let's repair the glove. I'm not sure that that was the right thing to do. We'll leave the Lance of Alba for a little bit longer. We still have 16 years on it. Let's head out to this feast. And with that, I think we're going to bring this episode to an end. Next episode, early on, I highly suspect we are going to make our empire. And we are going to do this feast. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join us then.